How about Boston was 32 of 34 at the free throw line in that overtime win. Timberwolves get the basketball first, and we are underway here in downtown Minneapolis. Edwards on the attack, poked away. Satoransky has Rubio to beat, and he's able to beat him to the cup and flush it. Rod's from the Seattle area. Well, he's not from Seattle, but he grew up in baseball with the Seattle Mariners. And Karl-Anthony Towns, wow, skies for that flush. 15-9 Wolves.
Big lineup with Daniel Tice on the floor for the Bulls with Nikola Vucevic.
Satoransky off the feed from Vucevic, absorbs contact, chance for a three-point play for Satoransky.
Didn't get his contract situation settled either, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens to him as D'Angelo makes a really hard shot there.
That was really hard. Edwards gets into the paint.
Wow.
No whistle. The Bulls looking to run. They feed it to Levine, and Zach able to kiss it off the glass and in.
Just kind of pulled the chair, and Ant really kind of just lost his balance more than it was a foul situation.
Russell. And D'Angelo Russell starting the game 3 for 3. Towns trying to get to Culver.
Probably a little bit too much hot dog right there. A little too much mustard on the hot dog as Markkanen knocks down.
Chicago starting to heat up a little bit offensively now in this one. McLaughlin. Oh, J-Mac staying with it.
Stymied, but used his tremendous footwork to spin the reverse layup off the glass.
Tice just hit the mid-range, says, let me take it a couple steps further. Minnesota Lottery, Arby's. We love all our sponsors.
Yes,
how about that hookup?
Oh, nice.
Anthony Edwards, Naz Reid, and one.
This whole Chicago second unit, man, these guys can go. A lot of these guys have been starters in this league.
Brown kept Culver on his hip the whole time. Try and go out to dinner.
Well, they had just played in the All-Star game together, too, so they have that.
Edwards,
Anthony
that was
Edwards.
nifty out of Ant.
That was spicy right there. He's gonna keep giving it to you. He's not going to stop.
He scored the last 8. Vucevic, the putback. Rolls are perfect 10 of 10 at the free throw line. And the lead back to 9, Levine. Oh, baby. In 6 career games against the Timberwolves, averaging nearly 29 per. He had 35 in the last meeting. Thad Young gets hit by Hernan Gomez.
Got a nice offensive game.
And a good guy. Really good guy.
Great teammate.
Russell, the 3, and D'Angelo Russell. Maybe he should shoot more. He hasn't missed one yet tonight. 4 for 4 from the field.
Saw that Kyrie Irving is not going to be available tomorrow for the Brooklyn Nets.
No James Harden either.
Yeah, hamstring injury for James Harden.
Levine on the baseline.
At 19 points combined between Vooch and Tice.
Russell for 3, and D'Lo continues to be absolutely dialed in. 5 for 5. Edwards unable to connect. 2 for 4 from downtown for Ant. Vucevic dumps it underneath for Thad Young. Thad gets hit, and we'll head to the free throw line. Towns. Nice aggressive move there by Cat.
Certainly was.
Timberwolves have hit on just 1 of 7 shot attempts since the intermission. Rubio connects off the dish from Cat.
The shooting night for Rubio from outside the arc.
Ricky has been in a big-time swoon from outside the arc. He had only hit 5 of his last 29. He's hit 5 of 5 now. And the Bulls answer right back behind a triple from Levine.
Very few players in this league that get as much elevation as Towns.
Karl-Anthony Towns!
My goodness!
Man, was that impressive. Cat's up to 15 in the game. Levine, step back for 3, and these former teammates and very good friends now. Edwards spins. And Anthony Edwards, man, putting on a show tonight. Reed dances through traffic himself.
How did he get past Daniel Tice?
Anthony Towns with 10 rebounds. They took one away. He's back down to 9. So the 10th straight double-double hasn't happened yet, but Zach LaVine is definitely happening right now. He's up to 21 in the game.
Josh Okogie, who's coming from out of bounds and hadn't established himself back in. I mean, you can't do that. And
It's
Zach
just
LaVine
getting sloppy.
Zach LaVine is.
He's happening. White for Tice. And put back up and in on the offensive tap-in. Russell. Oh, how good has he been tonight? 6 of 8.
Tremendous. Let's see if other guys can help out here in the fourth quarter.
Russell was able to beat Brown to the basketball to save it for Minnesota. Reed and one for Nas.
There you go. This particular stint while the starters are resting.
Valentine, he connects on a 3, and it's back to a 2-point game. 4 straight threes, so they get Ricky Curry back on the floor here. We'll see if he can get another 3-point attempt.
Ants running, baby.
Edwards, and instead it's Nas Reed who takes it up for Rubio.
Man.
Markkanen on the post-up,
Yeah.
and he gets hit. He'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
He quick shot Kobe White that time. Tried to get into his body and get the foul call.
Valentine,
Wow.
what a pass. He dumps it off for
really
Brown.
Was. Standing on one of the chairs on the baseline, had one of the dry erase boards as Town knocks down the triple.
Bulls get Zach LaVine well rested back on the floor. Thad Young, man, somehow got that to go in.
And somehow when he drove to the basket, you couldn't block his shot. I never understood it.
LaVine is left alone, and that's a mistake.
Oh, man.
They lost Zach LaVine, and he says, thanks, I'll take a 3.
All season long, 27th and second chance points allowed.
Vucevic, no.
Again, nobody puts a body on a perimeter player crashing from the outside.
Russell for Rubio. Ricky finally gets one to go from inside the arc. Towns puts it on the deck against Vucevic and gets a finish.
What an offensive player Karl Anthony Towns is. What an offensive player Karl Anthony Towns is.
Bulls get it to Brown. And right there for the putback is Vucevic. Hard to even do any of that, though, Jim, when you're traveling. You've got such limited practice time. And Russell pushes it back to a 5-point Wolves lead.
Hey, review that because I saw it. You're going to believe him more, too. It's not just Chris Finch's credibility. It's the player's credibility.
Russell left open for a 3.
Big. Just adding to those 3-point scoring totals. Minutes to go. Can you get stops?
They work it to Brown for the 3.
Oh, he's been great. He's been way better than Patrick Williams in his game.
Russell off the feed from Cat.
Someone's got to go to the rim and just tip it.
Kobe White intercepts the pass. LaVine dumps it off for Vucevic, who flushes it home. Back to a 5-point game.
You're almost better off in that situation.
Wolves have turned it over on 3 straight possessions. Towns for a 3. Doubles the Wolves' lead. 15 seconds is all that's left. LaVine able to get to the rack, and he gets hit from behind. He's going to go to the line.
But, interesting to see if they advance the ball or not. They've got 2 timeouts here.
LaVine misses.
They're going to call
a loose ball foul.
Wow. Throw it to Karl, and they'll foul a good free throw shooter.
And they foul him right away.
Man, as good of friends as they were, too. I mean, Karl and Zach, still great friends, obviously, but his teammates.
Markkanen does get it to LaVine. He'll fire a contested 3. Wolves get the rebound, and that is all she wrote. The Timberwolves hold on. And they foul him right away.
I mean, Karl and Zach, still great friends, obviously, but his teammates.
And that is all she And that is all she And that is all she